we share the debt stock of Ghana at the time when I'm paying Kufo Honwa. The debt stock of Ghana a cornenim by 30%. Just a Ghana can't hear dino a cornenim 30%. Now John Evans Atama was a buyer, from 2008 to 2012. The debt stock every cost so from 30% to 269%. 269%. Now from John Evans Tamils, Adibema John Dramani Mahama from 2012 to 2016, from 269%, as I call 243% Ghana debt stock. And this all compare free President Kufuor time, maybe see John Dramani Mahama time now. Now Tim say Ghana has been managed recklessly. Now from 2017 and now 2016 to 2020, a sort from 243% to 137%. Now, so 137% in Impono. Metro, how 137% in Impobaye. Now, because of the impact of COVID-19, share no UK, to the extent that corporate taxes of UK you're increasing from 19% to 23%. Then a say the impact of COVID-19 affect every nation. In fact, even the superpowers. Even the superpowers. And untino Ghana ka ne says some Jonah say your debt crisis intino the state of our debt as a nation and 291 billion. Na sa 291 billion no a young crop say so the share GDP no ya crossing the 70% threshold. We are about 76.1%. Yes, no crazy across the 70% threshold. But you say 291 billion no. A year then at 291 billion buy. Share COVID-19 buy no. We share the fiscal impact. You can fiscal impact. The amba Ghana is kasem and I say my boka during the fiscal period, Yabo a car 19.1 billion Ghana cedis. COVID-19 kwakiko. Nobody dreamt of COVID-19. Obien who also die say COVID-19 beba and until also Ghana copper busi about 19.1 billion near the CARES program. Near the Bantampa program. Nobody anticipated that. Ebio, what should the financial sector clean up exercise no. That was due to the recklessness of the NDC. NDC Omome Bonia John Dramani Mahama from 2012 2016 at the time Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia Kujina Central University professor I say and also shebo say Ghana your banking system no so the ohunu no ya nhwe your banks ni begu ampani ampa na bemu. Now the financial sector clean up no kwano e ka yabo enso 21 billion just to clean up the sector. What the 21 no e ka 19 ho a say bo calculator ne hwa de 21 billion plus 19 billion almost 40 billion. We are now sad the excess capacity charges so I dey aka ho said John Dramani Mahama na aban at the time beko akwaje and now so beko akwa sign contract. Says our contract no take or pay say you so you tia hoka why yes I memo boni way and ne some Jonah what it say the excess capacity charges in Kwano I say a mine waker about 12 billion for 12 billion eka 40 billion and I say 52 billion. Do you know what this money could have done for us as a nation? Unim the Ankasasika we bet me a yama or man 52 billion Ghana cedis. Now Okotesa 52 billion no every 291 more. Ubenya say Ubenya 238 billion thereabout. Yes. Do you know what that means? A trust say the threshold of about 76 no ayakono. Anka yen drew ho. Anka yen nam 58.8% as per the GDP. What does it tell you? It tells you say nye NDC amemo bonia. Anka Ghana your debt issues and as a debt stock I could do 291 billion and can I'm just 238%. What tells you say even the 137% and I make a choice say NDC for and I said from President Kufuor time na 30%. You free 30%, you're about 269%. You free 269%, you're about 243%. And yes, about 137 during the Kufuor's time. What it tells you is that 137 in Pono, Kayendru.
Okay.
You will be doing less than 120%. Or even less than 100%. And Sam Jonah.
Do you say at this time and I prepare about when be lamented this issue?
I was say your Ghana for your debt issues nase. Okay. And only me interest as a member of parliament. Me interest ne say was ye timi church Ghana for tia say the entia and be air kase we are in debt crisis. We are not in debt crisis. Because enya NDC for amemo boni no ana enya COVID-19 yen na yen nim say COVID-19 bi beba. And we wouldn't be in debt crisis. In fact, yeah, say you introducing the energy sector recovery levy, Ote Sam Jonah money NDC for because Sam Jonah I'm just talking about the NDC. And then someone Motina Ghana Hakai. I've already told you go to UK. United Kingdom, a superpower nation like United Kingdom. It to me increase almost corporate taxes from 19% to 23% during COVID period. Just because you're here sikai the idea at your bomb man hobra.
Okay.
Sam Jonah say any day. Sam Jonah say any day. Before COVID, go and look at the economic fundamentals. It was one of the excellent fundamentals even in the world. Ghana was one of the best and I said the fastest growing economies across the world. Before 2019, economic growth. The economic growth of this nation averagely was about 7%, and your COVID never so about 0.9. In fact, there are some African nations they are doing recess or they are in recession, almost negative growth. Now, what the one your mampany Papa B to say, Nanado Danko Kufado are citizens of other African nations. Omusu so when your president be saying Nanado Danko Kufado. And come on, my so no. Baby a drew no, and yes, a baby a headache, and in a me. And Nuntino, my main cancer sudia.
Okay.
Say Ghana as a nation is not in debt crisis.
All right.
In fact, you manage your debt issues excellently to the emulation of World Bank. You manage your debt issues excellently to the emulation of IMF. Because your debt crisis and yes, I'm doing on our account. And IMF would anyhow. And World Bank anyhow. What's some Jonah? On our account, say Ghana is in debt crisis.
All right.
On what basis?
Martin.
On what grounds?
Yes.
Data no way. Science no way.
Yes.
Stronger than
baseless stock. Baseless stock.
Let us say